Problems faced by the farm manager. Problems of the farm manager. As we just learned, farm managers oversee the organization, administration, production, marketing, and sale of the farm products. Given those many roles, do you have any ideas of the problems that they might encounter? Discuss. Farm managers encounter a variety of problems related to all aspects of farming. Some of these challenges include pests, labor concerns, efficient maintenance of machinery, and delays in shipping or transport. We'll review these potential problems in more details on the following slides. Knowledge. Since farming includes a wide variety of scientific, practical, and even legal concerns, one of the largest problems facing farm managers is incomplete or inadequate knowledge of the aspects of farming. The following slides will review some of the most common concerns in this area. A successful farm manager should learn about these challenges to prevent this from happening on their farm. Legal concerns. Legal concerns are often the most foreign concepts to farm managers. These involve laws at the local, state, and federal levels. Local. Laws created for the village, town, or city where the farm is located. State. Laws created for the state or other geopolitical area where the farm is located. Federal. Laws created for the country where the farm is located. Legal issues include the local, state, and federal legislation of employee management and safety, environmental concerns including pesticide use, and import and export of goods. Given the variety of these legal issues, legal concerns should be addressed with others, such as your local business organization or chamber of commerce, members of your local farm cooperative, and/or legal firms specializing in agribusiness. Scientific knowledge. Farm managers often have a great deal of scientific knowledge, but may not have knowledge related to every issue they encounter. Consider, for instance, how the pH of soil might impact a particular crop. Is this something that you know offhand? It's possible, but unlikely that you have prior knowledge of the various ways that pH can impact each of the crops in your farm. Regular information gathering is critical to avoiding this misstep. There are many publications that discuss agriculture. You and/or your farm cooperative may wish to subscribe to specialty or trade publications, journals, or websites to keep up with information in the science of agriculture. Business knowledge. Business knowledge is just as critical for the farm manager as scientific knowledge. Business knowledge includes understanding and applying insurance programs, tax laws, banking and loan information, import and export laws, marketing and sales, keeping accurate and thorough farm accounts, and the proper marketing of sales and products. We reviewed marketing techniques last year and will learn about keeping farm accounts later this year. The best approach to avoid this problem is to keep up with current information and speak with others in your profession. Labor and administration. Another problem that a farm manager may face is the hiring and retention of labor that is willing and able to perform the jobs needed on the farm. To hire is to agree that someone will perform a task on your farm in exchange for payment of some kind. To retain labor is to keep the individuals you hired through the project or from year to year. Even if the farm manager has an employee who handles the labor, the farm manager is ultimately responsible. Maintaining a labor force involves excellent communication, awareness of human health and safety regulations, and administrative skills including tracking of work hours and prompt and accurate payment. Avoiding issues with labor involves developing and practicing people skills such as communication, up-to-date knowledge of labor laws, and balancing farm accounts to ensure prompt and desirable payment. Effective and thorough training of labor also serves to prevent labor attrition or loss of labor. Financial problems. The farm manager is responsible for capital investments and supplies. When the farm is first founded, this may require a loan or other base fund. Even if the farm is well established, loans are sometimes necessary for unexpected expenses or further production. Many farms lack the money needed to purchase supplies. This can cause challenges for years. Proper account keeping and saving are necessary to track expenses and ensure the farm's future. Accurate account keeping can also be a positive in an application for loans or investments, so proper accounts can be helpful in several ways. Farm inputs. A challenge related to financial concerns is a lack of farm inputs, such as farm supplies or capital investments. If the farm manager does not have enough money to purchase the correct amount of seed for their farm plots, then the farm will have a smaller crop. The low or poor crop yield will cause a dip in revenue or the total amount for the farm. This can impact the farm for years to come. As with seed, financial concerns can cause challenges in the purchase, lease, or rental of tools or machinery used for efficient farming. The farm manager must understand that a lack of farm inputs significantly impacts the farm's outputs and work to prevent this problem with high crop yield and proper management of finances. Transportation. Farm managers might also have problems with the transportation of products. Problems with transportation could include unsafe or poor roadways, fuel costs, distance to the consumer, delays in supply, or a lack of working vehicles for transport. A farm manager can combat the problems with transportation by alerting local authorities about poor roads or roadside thieves, sharing the costs of vehicle purchase, lease, rental, or maintenance with other area farmers, properly storing crops awaiting transport, creating a harvest schedule that allows for transport of many materials, or working with other farms to transport goods to the consumer. Uncertainty and risks. An overall potential problem facing farm managers is the high level of uncertainty and risk related to agriculture. Many elements of farming are all subject to change, so the farmer must live with a degree of uncertainty and risk. Staying informed, insured, and being proactive are the most important ways to stay ahead of any risks. These risks are reviewed on the following slide. Production uncertainty is caused by weather, crop failure or disease, and animal disease. Government actions and policies may change the revenue or profit raised by a farm. Competition and the actions of others can influence the availability of financing and change product price. The health of labor can cause changes in the timeline or amount of work completed. Other risks include availability of electricity and the development of new technologies and farming approaches.